Hey guys, how's it going? All right, so I had a couple emails today about the video that finally posted for our Tea Time Tuesday video, and you guys wanted to see me finish the rest of these cards. So I honestly thought that would kind of be boring since you'd already seen the other one. I'd be glad to do it, but hey. So join me for just kind of finishing up these cards. I've already started to color some of them so you don't have to watch all of that. And so, because it's kind of pretty similar doing the same thing. But yeah, so this won't count as like a tea time video, but it will be about tea, right? So yeah, and I do have the camera turned the right way this time. I'm really excited about that, let me tell you. That was trying to get that video up was crazy. And then even when I did the second one and uploaded it overnight, we had like you guys heard the storm on the video, but we had like another small storm blow through that night, and I guess it kind of clicked the internet off for just a minute, and yeah, so off went the upload, and it was like the last time I checked it, it was like 70 some percent, and I guess it's going really, really slow. My uploading, it didn't used to be that long, and it could be because it's just a little bit longer of a video, I guess. But I think so many people are on the internet right now that I think it really slows my internet down around here. And hang on, guys, somebody was calling my phone. But anyway, I think, just with the huge amount of people home and things like that and on the internet a lot, it kind of slows the time down. So I guess I'm going to have to allow for longer upload times, but that's okay. I can work around it. I'm just glad to have that video finally up. So on to the next. Okay. So here is what we're doing with this card. So I put this pretty little background on here, and I've done the little roses stamp because it kind of matches these pretty roses from Liz. And so I wanted to use those. And I'm going to pop this up. So where's my blue? Just going to go around the edge a little bit. It's really late tonight. I'm getting sleepy. So hope I don't like slur my words or something. I had to get up really early this morning, or early for me now that we're not working really. We're working from home. I do all my calling and things with the students kind of at later times, like what most people would consider, I guess, evening. And it's the students don't seem to mind because that's kind of their schedule. They're up like gaming all night, so and they're not awake. If I actually tried the first few days I was off to call fairly early, and they weren't up either, so it's like But I'm kind of a night owl, so I don't really start my calls until at least 3-4 o'clock. And but today we had a an online staff meeting, so I had to be up and ready to video chat at maybe I should just go ahead and color all this first. Let me put this on there so I can kind of see where it's going to be. So yeah, I'm not crazy about the video chat, by the way. We're doing Zoom, and which I didn't really even know about, but yeah, doing that. And I don't care for the whole video chatting thing, but today I discovered you don't actually, because a lot of them you couldn't see their faces, and it's like, what's that about? Can I do that? And because and it's not like I got ready. I just put a hat on and clothes and all, but I hate putting clothes on when I'm off. So I don't know if I want to do that with a swoosh of blue or not. I think I do. And then I'll do all the middles of these things pink, I believe. And those will be blue. And this will be pink, I guess. So I might go over that just a little tiny bit, that handle thing there in blue. We'll see. And my roses are kind of this, gonna be this tan color, so I like that. But anyway, which kind of matches the other card. I think I'm going to use that on the other card too. Markers are making a funny noise. But anyway, so the video chat went well. And I guess you could call us like the support team or whatever. Social emotional trainings and stuff we're doing. And so yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of that. But actually we won't be doing any this week now because it is technically, which was already scheduled, spring break. I didn't know if they would actually let us like observe that with all this going on. You know, I thought they would want more like online stuff done. But I guess since it was already planned in the calendar, they kind of have to go by that. So, but yeah, you know, our county really pushes education, which is wonderful, and does not want to get behind like at all. So, and I have a feeling some of the parents will be kind of working with their kids over the break anyway, and kind of making sure they're doing a little work as well. So, and it's not hard. I mean, you don't have to. Learning doesn't always have to be from a book, you know, or computer based or whatever. I mean, you can learn math and you can measure and cook with your parent or guardian at home, and you know, you can do all kinds of things. You can go out and learn about nature and how the plants grow, and you can garden, or you can just anything. I mean, whatever your personal family is into, you know, if it's fixing cars, or you can change oil, or learn a life skill, balance a checkbook, whatever. It doesn't just have to be, you know, strictly from a book. So, and I think kids may even be more interested that way. So this might be a good thing. But if you can have a good thing from a bad situation, you know, you got to look for that silver lining, I guess. One silver lining this week for me was I needed some things from, we have I guess you guys have them too, like, I think they're worldwide, I don't know. Walgreens, it's like a drugstore. It'd be like a Rite Aid or like a CVS, or, you know, one of those. But anyway, ours is a Walgreens. So I feel like, to me, that is the bad place, because naturally that's where all the sick people go. And honestly, I felt like that before the coronavirus. I hated going in there to get my medicine and stuff. I'd always have like a Clorox wipe waiting in the car, ready to roll as soon as I got out, just from getting regular goo. Because every time I go in, they're always coughing and hacking, and I don't know. I feel like, ooh, maybe I don't have that, but I don't want that. So, but now, you know, it's even worse because now it's way more real. But anyway, so I didn't want to go in, but they don't have, they do have a mail service, but everything I checked online was out of stock, and it would be like in stock, in store, but, you know, not for shipping. So that was kind of annoying, or else I would have just had it shipped. But I had seen a few things. I don't know what I want to do there. I feel like that's going to go out of the lines and look weird, but I feel like there needs to be a little bit of blue somewhere over there, like, I don't know, like there maybe, I don't know. And these will be blue, I think. So it'll kind of match that blue paper. But anyway, so what was I saying? Walgreens. But I noticed online people had talked about some of the things that were helping them deal with coronavirus if they got it. Was what's that called? A cool mist humidifier. They said the cool mist was better than the hot for them. Sometimes the heat would kind of smother them, and but the cool seemed to do well. So I wanted to get one of those, and also what's it called? it's an oximeter. Is that what you call it? Anyway, it clips on your finger and like checks your O level, your oxygen level, and things. And so yeah, I don't know, but and apparently that can kind of tell you. Well, I guess you probably know if you can't breathe. I mean, you feel it, so there's that. But you know, I know that's a symptom. You're probably going to have some trouble with breathing, and I have a struggle with breathing just if I get like an upper respiratory infection in general. So I imagine this is way worse and things. But so you can kind of keep a check on that, and you know, if you would need to go to the hospital, like once it gets to a certain level, and that would kind of give you a better idea, I guess. I don't know. Did I miss that? I missed that rose completely. Darn it. And I did these little dots, but not those little dots. So I'll take care of that. Take care of Mr. Rose here. Or should I call it Mrs. Rose there? Looks very feminine, so. Alright, so we're going to do the puffy tape again. I want to pop up this totally. That one little spot is going to hang over the edge. Okay, don't like it when that shows. Not at all. Alright, so we're just going to place that there. We're going to pop this up, same as we did on the other card. But anyway, so I got those, and I got some gloves. I couldn't believe there was one pack of gloves left. They were in a size medium, and I probably need a large, but I squeezed my little hand in that thing. But anyway, they are the nitrile gloves, so that was great, because you can't hardly find them anywhere, so now anyway. Okay. And then I got, somebody said the Nasacort helped with some of the symptoms. And then I stocked up on the Sambucol stuff, black elderberry chews that I've been taking. I picked up some vitamins, things like that. But the best part about it was, so I was afraid to go in, basically, bottom line. And I need a little piece of tape right there. I don't know if this is going to be, I believe it'll be small enough. So I called down there and I said, you know, I know you guys don't have like, you know, like shop for me kind of services or that kind of thing, but what do you have? I need these things. And anyway, the lady's like, I know her, she's a neighbor, and so she said, oh yeah, we'll do that for you, you know, if you bring a list or whatever. And I was like, all right, I will be right down. And she said, but I'll tell you, you know, there's nobody in the store right now if, you know, if you did want to come in. And but of course she doesn't understand my, like, oh my gosh, no way. So she said, unless you're just afraid of, you know, coming in, period. I'm like, oh yeah, I am. So anyway, another girl, wasn't my neighbor, came out and got the list. She actually goes to my father's church, I believe. And so she came out, got the list, did my shopping, and I mean, it wasn't a long list. I had like 10 things or something, but still, you know, they didn't have to do that. And Liz, those are so perfect. I love them. So cute. And I'm going to do one little baby flower right there in the middle. So anyway, she even come to the car and said, because I put down, I think, a Vicks humidifier or something, because that's just what I saw online. And she just wanted to let me know that they didn't actually have that one. Would it be okay, you know, whatever their brand is? And I was like, yes, that's fine. That's great, you know. And I thought that was just so sweet. And I was so excited. I just, you know, I gave them my credit card. They took it in, swiped it, did the deal, whatever, and brought it back. So I was just, I don't know, like so impressed that they would do that. But I think everybody's kind of going above and beyond during these times. I just love this paper. So pretty. So yeah, I was just really thrilled that they would do that. All right, so I love this color. It's called R32 Peach, but to me it doesn't look peach. It looks more like a coral. So, which I guess coral is sort of peach, but it's like a rosy coral, if that makes sense. But anyway, so we're going to do this one too. And, but anyway, so when things get better, I guess you could say, I hope they get better, I want to take those couple ladies, I don't know, like pick up a pizza and take it to them for lunch, or find out whatever their favorite thing is, just for kind of going above and beyond and things, because that meant a lot to me. I really wanted that, and I probably would have sucked it up and went in had they not done that. But, I don't want to do anything whatsoever to infect my father and myself as well, but more so I worry about him. And he's almost 70 now, and I just don't want to take any chances whatsoever. So, all right, so let me put that there so I know what we've got here. All right, so I'm still going to do the roses just like the other color. The other card in this one. So I like that little elegant look. I like beige and browns and muted tones, I guess. I'm a bright person too, but yet, I don't know, sometimes I think I have multiple personalities. I like too much stuff. I can't narrow myself down to one thing, but I definitely do like a nice muted rose. So, okay, so gonna hit these leaves in green. But I think going above and beyond people is quite wonderful at this time, and the kindness is really appreciated. If you can pick up neighbors pick up groceries for a neighbor, or just, kind of work together to do stuff, be awesome. All right, so, whoopee, come on. Are you guys eating fast food? Do you get fast food out still? I'm really leery of fast food right now. I feel like, what if they're working and I'm glad they're there, but I'm just scared, I guess. Sometimes I feel like I put that down crooked every time. Anyway, just leery of fast food. Like, what if they, you need the job really bad, and you just, you come on into work sick for an extra day, maybe what you shouldn't if you're having symptoms, or we all know you're contagious before you show symptoms, so it doesn't really matter, but, I don't know, if they cough on it, if they sneeze on it, and I know lots of the places are taking extra care, and I really, really appreciate that, but it still just scares me. And the bags, and that's extra contact, and I don't know. It concerns me some, so I'm not doing it at this point. But I tell you, that is the thing I miss the most. I could, skip the not going out, the socializing, the all that, but I just wish I could go through that drive-through. If I could just have me some Chinese rice and some, well, I don't know. Yeah, rice is probably my number one thing. I would like to have a pizza, because all the pizza commercials are killing me right now. But, so we're going to put these little baby flowers right there in the center. I think that'll look sweet and delicate. Put a pretty big gooply gob on there, I believe. And we can move them around if we need to. But anyway, so tell me your opinion on fast food. I just miss it so much. And I've never been out so early in the mornings, like getting stuff and whatever. And I love a good Hardee's biscuit, like biscuit and gravy, or just some kind of biscuit. And I hardly ever get to get them because I'm not to where in that location, you know, I don't really live near there and whatever, but going to do my grocery pickup seems to be early in the morning. So, anyway, I just want a biscuit. But I'm still talking myself out of it, but I really want it. But anyway, tell me what you guys, if you think it's safe, if you think it's not safe, like, I don't know. All right, guys, so here are these two cards, and if you can see that paper there behind it, it's a pretty whatever, and I think that matches it pretty well. What time is it getting to be? Not too terribly bad. Let's add a couple little things here. Let's not totally end it. Let's add, I did get out these. Let's put a couple of those on and see how we feel. I'm trying to keep it flat. Overall. Not sure how those little things are going to go through the mail, but I don't know. We'll see. So let's pour out a few of these. These are really pretty. They're rose gold, metallic rose gold confetti mix by Pretty Pink Posh. So, okie dokie. So, I don't know. I'll just, woo, that's a big old glue bubble. I think I'll just put a couple here and there, like, start with that. See how that goes. I don't think this is this the one I usually use? I've got two, and I don't think this is it. I don't like this one. It's not doing anything. I don't know. Maybe it's too old. Turn over. Got glue all over me. It's because I have to do that. That's what this thing is supposed to do. Or maybe you're supposed to be able to do it with the end, I believe. But it's got to come off before you can sort of push it down. Alright. So, yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and put a couple up here as well. I don't want to cover up that pretty rose is the main thing. I'd almost like to do one size larger up here. Not sure if that would look better or worse, but that's what we're going to try to do. Why do they always come out turned over the other direction, by the way? It's one of life's little mysteries. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay. Alright. So I think that kind of jazzes it up just a bit. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but it definitely gives, wait a minute, that's not supposed to be there. It gives it a little extra sparkle. And then for this one, I have some clear ones. We could, I don't know, I'm going to lay these on it. I kind of like this one by itself. So I'm going to lay a couple on it before I do the glue and see what we think. I don't know there. I don't know. I don't think this one needs it, so I'm just going to leave that there. It could use a little Wink of Stella, though. Could use a little Wink of Stella. I'm going to Wink of Stella the blue parts. And you guys know it just adds a little base of glitter, kind of like a clear glitter. It's my favorite one. Is it clear glitter? Yeah, glitter clear. You don't really have to be exact, just sort of swish it on there. So, anyway, so tell me about your Quarantined Life, all that good stuff. Oh, I did the roses. I shouldn't have. Now I have to do all those. It doesn't look like if you do just one and then you don't do the others. So you gotta be careful with your glitter or else you're glittering the whole thing. And honestly, I'd almost like to glitter the whole thing and just do all that pink, but I'm not. Glue. So we'll just do the edge of that teapot and those. And that. Okay. Alright, so I believe we're good there. Now, I don't know if you can actually see that Wink of Stella or not, but it is, you see it? It's quite glittery. Anyway, alright guys, so those are the 2 cards that I was going to finish, and so I will talk to you later. Thanks for hanging and wanting to see them. Alright, bye guys.